If poverty is 8% as they say, but people who can buy food is 56%. If there is any measure of poverty, it must be the man who can buy the most basic thing. You know what we have done to the children? They say who the pump part can get the $180, but who don't have a pit toilet, who save up and buy a TV, who have a settee, cannot get any lunch because you choose nothing but cockroach crawl up by you when you use the bathroom. We will cut that out and give 242,000 children. Listen, the JP is giving 180,000 picnic. If we no voting back the Jamaica Labour Party, then it means that 67,000 picnic that would get under the People's National Party will dead be hungry continuously at school. Those are your children. Those are the children of the poor that shouldn't be refused. So let me ask you a question. When the JLP give 180,000 and the PMP give 246,000 children, when the JLP give $180 and the PMP give $480, don't labor right then. Watch me. Too many of our young people finishing school and not getting anything to go look at work. Now understand the madness when we talk about vocational subjects like being a welder or being an electrician. We like to go on like them dunce to be a plumber. If you don't pass, then you go, why would I make a man who don't have no sense be an electrician? He would have burn down my house. Why would I make a man who can't learn, cast me decking? Me decking and go drop down for me. So those masons and carpenters and plumbers, stop make them tell you say you done, you just interested in something else. So the PMP will build 4 vocational labs in every high school and make sure that from 10th grade you start a pathway that will give you a level 4 in heart by the time you graduate. And I hear a whole heap of people I talk about them want to go foreign. Everywhere you go, you ask the farm work yard. Well, you see Canada, Australia, and America, they want skilled people under the People's National Party. When you go to the airport, it is as a mason, it is as a carpenter, it is as a plumber, not to lift up box and apple. We will be the first to put in a skill work yard and not just a farm work yard, because we're sending you out there to the world. So when your son, who is now 14, graduate at 18 with a level 4, the highest certification in heart, when your daughter, who is now 16, turn a certified cosmetologist by the time she graduate, don't labor right there again. Watch me. We recognize that too much 10 subject picnic, they not Chinaman wholesale or catch box. We see it because them can't afford university. We recognize that whole heap and 9 subject picnic. I left them yard 9 p.m. got call center because they can't afford university. We know that enough 25 and 30-year-old where drive taxi now, if them did just get a little chance, they would have been engineers. So the People's National Party says that the first child in any family that gets into university will be totally free under the People's National Party. So you see, when you go home tonight, look on your 12-year-old who learned to talk and learn to walk. Because if you learn to talk, you can learn. And if you learn to walk, you can learn. Why them want to tell the children of the poor that you look bright at 9 months but dunce at 19? That is impossible. So go home to your 15-year-old and say, you see, you go to university. You belong to Mark Golding. We will send the first in every family to university for free. If you're in the crowd right now and you say, I am the first, if you're not on a subject, go back to school and come check us for the first in the family scholarship. And it's not just for new children who is at the university. No, you will be grandfathered in and immediately qualified. Second year, third year, come to us for the first in the family scholarship. Finally now, you see the entertainment people who are live off of entertainment. Don't forget how you were sacrificed by the Jamaica Labour Party. Don't forget under COVID how they make a party in a Negro key because it's big, but none of your round robin couldn't keep. Don't forget that nice abatement act. Don't go for Sunfest because Sunfest don't lock off 2 o'clock. Don't forget that it don't go for jazz and blues. Only the poor is sacrificed. We will put an extension program that you apply for your extension and move forward with your entertainment program. The change is coming now. There is a reason the JLP should lose. Peter Bunting tell you about it. Because I never see a thief or set of people in my life. In my life. And remember last night I asked you, them said 200,000 computer buy. That means that of the 400,000 children, every 2 child, two picnics to get 1 computer. Have you seen any of those computers?
Thank you, DJ. Let me acknowledge my friend on my language duty, because we are bringing the message right across the world to all the people. And now, coming to the microphone, to the podium, to the platform, the man we say one General Secretary. General Secretary of the greatest political movement in the English-speaking Caribbean. Maybe one more medical doctor with a law degree. I don't know, fente, a real general. Comrades of Central Jamaica, make welcome General Secretary, Comrade Damion. Comrade Chairman of this evening's meeting, my brother and my friend, Big Bad Coach out of Alligator Pond, TJ, big up yourself. I want to say a special good evening to our incoming Prime Minister and his dear wife and his children, Mark Jefferson Golden. All of the comrades on the platform. And I look in the audience and I see some blood and fire comrades. I say, respect you, big up yourself. You know that I'm a man who go to my church and love me God. I hear laborers try to say all sorts of things, you know. I hear even the Prime Minister carry some crowd with him from town going to Westmoreland yesterday. I don't know him say Damion, him no want to call your name and him say the other man. But Mr. Prime Minister, I am going to answer you when you are leader of opposition. Tonight I'm talking to the people of Jamaica. I have no time to respond to you tonight. Lying lips are an abomination. The Jamaica Labour Party is filled with lying lips. We sat down last night and we watched a debate. When we listen to the analysts on TVJ, them say PNP win. When we listen to the analysts on CVM, them say PNP win. When we go over social media, PNP win. The only place Labour right win over nationwide, and Labour right won't come out win. Hold on. I hear them in the debate talking about the state of healthcare and said they're going back to what was said a few years ago. Oh, Christian soldiers, I wish you knew this song that we used to sing when we grew up. That says, roll back the curtains of memories now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I could have been. They think we have forgotten. I remember a few years ago that IGL said that they wrote to the government to ask them how much oxygen they would need in the COVID pandemic. They said the government did not respond to them. I remember people dying at South Hospital and other hospitals in Jamaica because we ran out of oxygen under this wicked, uncaring government. And here they come back again, and they say that in 10 years, they have not imposed any new taxes. It is a lie from the bottom of the pit of hell. In 2016 and in 2017, the documents are there to show Audley Manayard Shaw imposed new taxes to pay for the 1.5.
Americans will have to pay more at the checkout counter for general consumption tax, but has now gone up to 17.5%. The public will also have to pay more for fuel, electricity, and cigarettes.
Hold on. We will send out something so you can see it. The documents are there. They're in the parliament, they're in the public square, where they imposed $31 billion worth of new taxes to pay for the 1.5 that they said would not require any new taxes. Then I hear them talking about how the PNP is planning to impose new taxes to develop our agriculture development fund. I want labor rights listeners listen good. And if your left ear start work, turn your right ear. Because them say deaf ears still lie in trouble. So you not listen well. But I want to say to you now, we are going to use a portion of the existing taxes that we collect on imported food items to put an agricultural development fund in place. So not only will we not impose any new taxes, but for the 30,000 security guard, for the nurses, for the firemen who work overtime, we are going to take off the tax off of that too. Not only will we not impose any new taxes, but for the workers in the hospitality industry who get your tips or your gratuity and your commission, we are going to take tax off of that too. Why are we proposing to do an agricultural development fund? Because in Jamaica we have 262,000 registered farmers. Southern St. Elizabeth accounts for a quarter of all of the production in Jamaica, the agricultural produce. When hurricane come, you still have farmers today who don't get no help from this government from Beryl come last year because they are a wicked and caring set of people. That agricultural development fund is going to help the farmers like how the tourism enhancement fund help the tourism sector. It's going to help the farmers like how the National Health Fund helps the health sector. We are going to be in a space where the farmers over in Red Bank in Southeast St. Elizabeth will be able to get tractors to plow their land. We are going to help the farmers in Duff House in South Manchester to get irrigation from their crops. We are going to help the farmers in Devon up in Northeast Manchester to get storage for your produce.
Come is the spirit of dedication to one farmer, whether you live a sentence or in a Nova. That is the system that the beer back right now. The time when you love it, the way you love Jamaica. And in a London, and we say in America. And in a Canada, and we say in a China. Get the beer.
And we are going to put some of the money at the PC bank so that farmers can go in and get a loan and go out there and produce to feed this nation. We are a party that wants to create independent people. We want to empower people. We don't want the Rasta and get stabbed up over chicken in an MP office. We want you to make your own money. Now, 5 years ago, this government signed on to something at CARICOM that they would decrease the food import bill in Jamaica by 25% in 5 years. 5 years ago they signed on to that. What has happened is that since 2016, the food importation bill in Jamaica has increased by 100%. That has taken place when we have the Minister of Agriculture from Southwest St. Elizabeth and the State Minister of Agriculture from Southeast St. Elizabeth, and they have caused the food importation bill to double in the last 10 years because of friend and company they are deal with. Under the next PNP government, we are going to put our local farmers to work so that you can earn the money without supporting any high importation. The reason it has happened that way is because they give permit to friend and company. They are giving the import permit to friend and company. So even when onion in the field in St. Elizabeth and in Manchester, they still give out permit to import onion to their friend, to their colleagues, to their family. No more of that. September 3 marks the end of that. And I want to tell you, Comrade Miranda, because them sister the wind are blowing in the direction of the PNP, some of them are run come try and look friend with me. I want to tell you this, no import license to no friend or company under the People's National Party. We are going to create a special economic zone for agriculture, where the production is export-led, export-driven. So all of those items that we have a competitive advantage in, whether it's our yellow yam, our ginger, our turmeric, our piment, our nutmeg, our Sea Island cotton, or our good sensimilla, we are going to allow you to cultivate and make your money. Hold on. Them things that you be a church boy, we don't know about this thing here. When I was growing up, my comrade from the Nikhil's constituency, when I was growing up, before we got to Corner League on Sunday daytime, me used to have to pick the ganja. And when me pick it, and my finger turned black, me did have to warm one look of butter knife and roll after something there off it. If you know what we are talking about. And this your government here, in the land of the good ganja, and import marijuana, come September 3, all of that done. A poll come out the other day. And me and some people are run up and make up some noise. The only search that took place in the recent Dan Anderson poll, the only search that took place is Mark Jefferson Golden moving from 30% to 39%. The people of Jamaica are going with Golden. No. I see them a run up and down now like madams. And they must say what they want you to believe. So they come up with an argument and say they have momentum. You know what they want to do? They pack up some people from West Kingston, put them in some bus with Desmond Mackenzie and drive back our Prime Minister anywhere go. We say them have crowd and follow back of them. We don't frighten so easy. No, hold on. I hear the outgoing Prime Minister saying that there are no safe seats. And I want to tell him from down in Manchester tonight, Mr. Prime Minister, keep your eyes from Manchester and St. Elizabeth. 8 out of 8, we have a clean sweep the parishes of Manchester and St. Elizabeth. No. The man get up and the man start campaign at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. Lord Jesus. 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. We have our comrade leader in the yard with his wife, his loving wife, and take care of wife with the outer road like slaves at 1 o'clock in the morning. That outgoing Prime Minister is behaving like a thief in the night. I never call him thief. Don't open up your eye wide. I never call him so. I said he's behaving like a thief in the night. All right. Let me go back to church. He might behave like Nicodemus. They know that they can't win this fair and square. They know that they can't win this fair and square. And so they're going to come with all sorts of chickeny. Well, I have taken a decision. And we have bought integrity lamps for every single constituency. So that we are going to train our indoor agents. Pick up your integrity lamp. Look at the voter ID. Look for the security mark. Single constituency that the PNP is putting up a candidate has been given their integrity lamp so they can look at the ID to make sure that the necessary security features are there. And if you see somebody coming at the polling station and you know to God, say why say name and not in name, so we are going to ball out. according to section 95 and section 96 of the representation of the peoples at the roper for you to impersonate somebody. So comrades, look out for them, because a one man, one vote in a this election does not teach this. So anyone of you laborers out there who did not think so you can come forth in a smaddy name, take it off for your mind, because if you come up there, remember say you're going to meet the law, because we are going to enforce and ensure that the laws of the land are upheld. Now comrades, we are giving to you a comrade in whom we are well pleased. We are well pleased in the comrade that we are offering to Jamaica to become your Prime Minister. As a doctor, me, I have to get certified every year. As lawyers, they have to get certified to practice law. As nurse, they have to get certified to practice nursing. As real estate agents, they have to get certified to practice in them field. As pharmacists, they have to get certified to practice in them field. As even a taxi driver, you have to renew your transport license ever so often in order for you to carry people on the road. None of us, not me as a doctor, we don't get to determine who upon the body we give with the license. The Prime Minister and his government got to determine who are the commissioners for the Integrity Commission. And even when him pick the commissioner, him still can't get certified for do for him work. So we're going to replace Mr. Uncertified with the clean, certified integrity man, Mark Golden. Now, this party here, the People's National Party, was founded on something. Social justice is in our DNA. Social justice simply means that we fight against those things that are institutionalized to hold our people back. They put them in a law, in a policy, and they hold our people back. Is what the Rastaman mean when you hear him a reason him say him a fight against the system. He's fighting against those things that have been designed to hold our people back. They had a law that if they catch you with a little dry herb, them lock you up and you get a criminal record. It was Mark Jefferson Golden that decriminalized the personal use of marijuana. Based on that, young people no longer have a criminal record for a local dry herb. They can go on farm work program, they can work with government now and say, hail the man, Mark Jefferson Golden, the president of our party. When we are voting for a leader, we want to vote for a leader who is touched by the feeling of our infirmities. We want somebody who is caring and compassionate. When the wife of the Prime Minister can get up and say, anyway, garbage there, a comrade live there, she's out of order and they must pay the price to be so tasty and out of order. When the Prime Minister can decide that he is going to go over Portmore and lick down poor people's house, I say I want a new leader that is going to ensure that it don't take you 60 years, but it take you 25 years to own the piece of land where you're upon. Give us Mark Golden. When children were stuck in Ukraine, bombs are dropped and their lives in danger. Them asked the woman who did so nervous last night, she couldn't really say what she had said good. They asked them to help to get our children back home. The government, the Labour Party government, told them to take loans in order for them to come back home to Jamaica. Mark Jefferson Golden went into his personal account, took out his money and sent it and brought back our children home safely. So comrades, I am 100% sure that we have a leader who does not care about the color of your skin. He doesn't care about your social class that you're coming from. He will treat all of you with respect. I know that because he treats me with respect. I have never one day in my life felt uncomfortable in the company of Mark Golden. Stand up and make welcome the incoming Prime Minister, Mark Jefferson Golden.
Chairman of the meeting, all of my colleagues on the platform, all of the workers, warriors, foot soldiers, supporters who have come here to Mandeville in your tens of thousands tonight. PNP River coming like a tsunami, coming down bank to bank. Everywhere I look, I am seeing orange, a sea of orange. Comrades, the 3rd of September is soon to be upon us. We have put in the work. We have united our party and made it strong again. We have put our shoulders to the wheel and rebuilt our organization so it is strong again. We have put our intellect to work and we've come up with the policies and programs that can take Jamaica forward out of the rut, out of the stagnation after nearly 10 years of Labour Party rule. Comrades, the people of this country are tired of the lack of integrity in public life. They're tired of a government that has been scraping and scraping what should be for the people's benefit and ensuring that it goes into the pockets of themselves and their friends and their cronies. That is why I am determined to bring a new form of governance to the country with integrity in the center of everything we do, and accountability, our mantra, so that people can believe that their government is working in their interest. That is why, comrades, we're going to juke them with the impeachment legislation. We're going to juke them with the unexplained wealth order. We're going to juke them with the disclosure of our financial returns for all members of our government. Not just the Prime Minister, whose can be published because these are not certified, and not just the leader of the opposition. Comrades, to all undecided voters out there, and all persons who don't consider themselves connected to a political party, come the 3rd of September, you have a choice to make. Do you want to put Jamaica under 5 more years of corrupt rule with a leader whose certified situation is improper? He cannot have his return certified, and where institutions of governance are under attack. Or do you want a Jamaica where the institutions of accountability are supported and strengthened, and where the persons who are serving in government have signed the leadership code of conduct? All of our representatives in the shadow cabinet have signed the Integrity Commission Code of Conduct. Not one JLP has signed it. That is a signal of what to expect if those people come back to government again. Comrades, I heard last night in the debate where one of their debaters took an idea that I had proposed in my budget speech in 2022 and tried to pretend that it is theirs. This is something they do all the time. They are copycats, they don't have original thoughts. I had said in 22 and I say it now, all of our student loan borrowers, we are going to give you an amnesty so that your arrears of interest and any penalties that have been charged to your account are forgiven, because we want to ensure you get a fresh start when the next government and the PNP comes into office, and take the burden of those arrears off of you, because we want to reform the way the student loan system works. It is a fact that hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans live on land and they don't have any ownership paper to show and give them the security of tenure. It was after slavery that the colonialists passed the law to say that you had to live on land for over 60 years, public land, before you could acquire title. That was at a time when the average life expectancy of human beings on earth was way less than 60. They never wanted our people to own land in this country. Well, the next PNP government is going to look after your interests. We want you to become owners. We will amend the law so that you're entitled to a title for your property after 25 years of possession on public land. And we're going to make it happen.